So we'll take this opportunity to start from scratch, shall we? That's what I think we'll do. We'll bin this one off. We'll accept the sale price, and we'll start a new prison. So we'll go for a medium-sized prison. Fog of war, yes. Generate forests, yes. Don't want lakes or buildings because they're just annoying. Failure conditions, yes. Events, yes. Unlimited funds, no. But that's the money from the previous. So play. Okay. So we're getting some intake. Read the CEO's lesson, which, oh no, apparently I can't. Apparently the CEO's letter causes a crash. So just in case I haven't already made and sold a prison, apparently I get to start with a whole new prison. Okay. So the fund is the key. The funds are the key. So we can pause this because we have, hopefully through bureaucracy, already unlocked most things. But I just have to activate it all. So let's get a slight plan together for our prison, shall we? So do we want to start with a minimum security prisoners? No. But we will take as many maximum security prisoners, medium security prisoners as we can. Happy with that for now. So if we had our own way, I'm going to have, so this is 3 wide, which is just apocalyptically annoying because there's no doors in Prison Architect that are 3 wide. So if we just made a massive area, or do we want to make lots of little areas that we can control individually? I think I'm going to make a modular prison. So with my walls, I'm going to put sort of a wall, which will be like a gated wall eventually, and then within that, so I'll put a gate here, and you'll come through and be greeted by a reception area, and then from the reception area you'll go out into maybe a corridor here, and then the corridor will lead into the holding cell, and then the holding cell contains the space for lots and lots and lots of prisoners to sit and wait, and then we will have our exit from the holding cell, we'll have an exit from the reception area. So the holding cell will come out into a big yard, and then up here at the top of the yard, so if we make the yard quite significant, this is going to be like the universal yard, or do I want to have a prison block and then the yard? Tactical decisions right now, tactical decisions. So if we go down here, so let's just go 5 down. Okay. I've got my fingers to zoom in and out all at the same time. So I'm sure this will be wrong. So we'll go 30 by 55 for now. And then in here, we will set up our cells. I'm going to be generous with our cells. So we need to have our cells as like 5 by 4. Oops, that's gone badly wrong. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be the average size of our prison cells. We're going to be really generous. So 1, 2, 3, 4 across. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can either go shorter or we can go longer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. And this one is perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So how did I manage to mess this up in that sense? 1, 2, 3. No, because I can't count. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that gives us a whole range of large prison cells to make. So let's start the foundation work. So this is going to be the biggest. It's going to be a prison block, so let's make this out of concrete. I suppose we want to do some sort of test, don't we, to make sure it's all sufficient. Just try and get it all symmetrical. Okay. So we're coming in 2 at the end, which obviously equals this. So 1, 2. 6 by 5. Should be 5 by 4. I am not very good at using this tool to do this, am I? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So tell me how many of these I can actually make. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can use this end room as like a cleaning cupboard or a works room or something along those lines. So that we can obviously have a self-contained prison system. No, I'm happy. Happy-ish with that anyway. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means that this is going to have to go along one more, which isn't a massive problem, I hope. So that gives us all the information that we need. I'm only streaming now at the moment. I should do a face cam. Oh, you don't want to see my face. That would be embarrassing. Well, it wouldn't be embarrassing. It would just... I don't know how to get a face cam to work. I'm not sure what a face cam is the best thing to be doing. Especially not when I'm counting, because you'll just be sitting here looking at me counting like an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, there, there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. I've only started live streaming from today. This is only an experiment. It's only going to last this week. Unfortunately, my home internet is nowhere near sufficient to even consider live streaming. It's just I'm happen to be away from home, and I can't count. If live streaming becomes something that I want to do more of, which at this moment in time is something I'm looking into, then it just means I'm going to have to invest a little bit more heavily in my home internet. Whoops. Now I've got it all set up and laid out. We'll leave things like that. It's not that the facecam is not easy. I was using the facecam earlier before I released the stream. It's just that I just felt weird having a facecam of me sitting and playing a computer game. So it was just weird. Again, I haven't tried Twitch at all. I might try Twitch tomorrow, perhaps, for just argument's sake, of just comparing the two. So the only reason I'm using the YouTube is because obviously it's just gone live now, and it's just something that's actually turned out to be extremely easy to do. So I have no doubt that I will change all sorts of trial, all sorts of things this week, just for the sake of just saying that I have. So there'll be lots of sort of sporadic evening streams, only evening obviously in the European UK sense, but I'll definitely be trialing and erroring a few things. So obviously I'm trying Prison Architect now because it's a game that I'm enjoying playing at the moment, but I will definitely be looking for exceeds the daily budget. Well, that's not fair. I will be definitely looking at streaming a couple of other games this week as well. I'm probably going to stream a little bit of Minecraft tomorrow, maybe play a bit of Blightfall or something like that, just to see if that's a new mod pack that I want to play, and also experiment with streaming Minecraft with these different systems that I've got on the different websites that I can stream it on, and basically just continue to play and enjoy. So I've got a brick front on. So when it comes to holding cells, oh fine. A holding cell here. Now, all I want to do is find out what's in a holding cell. Indoors, a toilet and a bench. I actually want beds in my holding cells because I'm interested in seeing what's happening. Thank you very much. I'm guessing there must be some way of turning a notification on. when someone's chatting to me in my chat window, because it doesn't actually sort of make a noise. Pop out. Oh, hello. If I put that over here, then at least I can track it a bit better. There we go. That'll work. So I don't know, you won't see me do anything, and hopefully it hasn't affected the stream in any way, but I've moved the chat window over onto the same window. So perhaps we should be able to monitor that a bit better now. So this is racing through and sorting that out for me. That's racing through and sorting that out for me. Then we need to add jail door here and jail door here. I actually want this to be a corridor, don't I? Because I'm going to put offices here, aren't I? This is going to be the corridor of offices for my staff to use. I'll make them outside, shall we? The warden's office is going to be the nicest, I guess. So we'll go direwolf on him and give him a 9x9, which means he's going to have an 8x8. We need to give him a staffing door. Good. So we do need a power station. Don't want to put the power station somewhere where it's going to catch fire and cause some damage and kill some people. And then we'll see what happens. We'll just fast forward these guys a bit more, get them all done. Obviously let us know if there's any issues with sound as far as the game sound being too loud for my voice, because the audio levels that I'm seeing imply that it's not. But my headset is telling me that the game at the moment is very loud. Okay. So I want to cancel all these lights. I want to put lights only where I want lights. Okay. Let's build some of these internal walls. I need to focus on the holding cell really, because unless I cancel the arrival of my first batch of prisoners, I'm going to have people arriving with nowhere to go if I'm not careful. So if I put the power station over to the side over here, okay. Cool, so those got built pretty swift, didn't they? Can't really complain about those. So if we put, just for now, put the power station here. Bang down 6 capacitors, and then I know the electrical feed needs to go up here and up here, as well as along over here. And that should populate most of that with power. And also we can bring, where are you all going? Also bring it over here as well. Quite a lot of money at the moment. without achieving very much. I've forgotten to build a very important element of this, which is the entrance to it. So now that I've got a room, I should be able to make it into a holding cell. This is a reception area, which doesn't have a front entrance, which is annoying. So we'll give it to sort of, not really sure how to set up an entrance. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this needs an office desk, a table, and a chair. So we can have quite a few office desk, tables, and chairs, I think. So that we can get a lot of prisoners processed. I don't think I need to have any staff in here. As such. Add some more in if we need to. What are you all faffing around for? There's clearly plenty of things for you to be doing. Why aren't you doing them? So we'll get a fence put in here for now. We should be building this. All the objectives we need in here. Why is the cursor not where the other thing is? What does that even mean? Expand upon that a little bit for me. Let's have a look at mine. Why on the preview that I'm seeing, the cursor is exactly... Oh, I see. Cursor is not following logically. Okay, why is that happening then? Is that because of this? Let's just move this for a second. Okay, let's have a look at the quick settings. Is there anything to do with enable the cursor over projector? Unfortunately, it will say things like this won't affect this stream. I'm not sure why that's changing where that is. That is really bizarre. I now understand what you are referring to, but why it's doing that, I couldn't tell you. So what does that do? Now you can't see the mouse cursor at all. That's not helpful. Okay, so I could take the mouse cursor away. I'm not sure that's what you wanted me to do. Don't want to turn on anti-cheat mode. Well, unfortunately, there's no actual setting that explains the cursor situation. It's definitely right on my screen, but you are all correct. You are indeed. It is not going to work. You're going to eat me. Good afternoon to you too, or good evening to you too. I don't know. I'm not sure what the cursor situation is. That appears to be something strange that might be specific to this particular resolution. Maybe might be particular to this particular game. I don't know. There's nothing much I can do as far as cursor options. It's literally capture mouse cursor yes or no is the only option that this OBS software has. If I go into the full settings, when it comes to video. No, nothing to do with core. Nothing to do with cursor. Nothing to do with cursor. Enable the cursor. Noise generator advanced. Video. Cursor, cursor, cursor. No, there's nothing to do with the cursor at all. It must be something to do with the game. So I'm greatly apologetic for the cursor situation. Unfortunately, I don't really know what is causing it to do that. I'll have to have a look into it at some point. I can't really give him a grand desk in his office because there isn't an option to do that. But make sure to give him a few things, you know, a few luxuries in his office. TV, you know, radio, some prison windows. Every governor of a prison needs to make sure they've got prison windows for no reason. Not sure how I've done this, but apparently 9x9 is 8x8, doesn't it? Which is not symmetrical, which is fair enough and annoying at the same time. What else would we like to have as a office? So let's hire our warden after we've hired a member of staff, or 10. Okay. Okay, so you'll get yourself all pimped out eventually. A box that contains lights. Right. So I need to put some lights down because there's too many lights. I need to make the whatever this is, deliveries much bigger for now anyway. Make deliveries bigger, I can solve my mini problem of what? So much stuff arriving that I've accidentally bought too many lights. So the holding cell, I need to get a few bits and bobs in here. Hi Killerhawks, how are you? I'm alright, thank you. I'm enjoying my evening. I'm obviously messing around with the old YouTube live streaming, having some fun, hoping obviously that it's all working out nicely. How are you? Good, good, good. Make some quick money, selling some wood. Well, I can see how this cursor situation is going to become very annoying very quickly. But I genuinely don't know how to try and fix it. I've just been watching out of the corner of my eye while I was doing that. It is very annoying. Okay, so let's put some lights in here. Because apparently I have 70 lights not doing anything. So I'm going to put down more lights than I actually humanly need. But I'm just going to do it. You stopped watching me. How long ago was that? And what possibly brought you back to me today? Is it just the fact that my stream was online? You're more than welcome back. Okay, let's get back into fast forward mode because clearly issues with power, and I've not mastered the art of the format of this game so far. I'm sure it's all good and all makes sense. But just not to me. So we spent about $50,000 so far. Made some toilets. Should be cute, not cute to these and give them a little bit of privacy in their toilets. So we can't give them doors. We're not going to let them have a cubicle because we can't let them, you know, hide and suicide and things like that. But we can give them a little bit of privacy from their mates while they're dropping their massive turds. Okay. It's going to be it's going to be interesting. The title of the stream is Prison Architect Ive Stream. Oh, is it? Oh, so it is. Okay, I will change that and see if it actually changes. Be an interesting experiment to see if I can change it on the fly. All changes have been saved. Although that did cause my stream health to go to orange, which is like, warning, you've done something stupid. What have you done? So we'll see. Everyone's having a spaz out in there. So how long have we got until my first prisoners arrive? 7 hours now. So we're still some way off being anywhere near ready to accommodate our first batch of prisoners. So let's, just for the sake of argument, put the water pump down. I'll put it down here, just a little bit further away. I know it needs power. Now I've got it, we can then obviously connect the water. So I need water up here. I'm also going to need water in here. Let's probably putting the water pipe through the middle like that. And you've all gone and locked yourself in, you bunch of idiots. Oh, that's my fault for building a stupid little non-entranced set of rooms, isn't it? How did I not notice I sort of trapped you all in there? That was silly of me. But at least now you're all... That should all come back to life as being possible. Plus, you can get to this area here. Why? How is that possibly? Yeah, say that's not even a little bit unavailable to you. So we need to make some more pipes as well. Cool. So it's all sorted now. Just refresh the stream. It'll be correctly named. Thank you for that. Okay. So I want my holding cell to be... There's no canteens. Ah! Whoops! Forgotten a fundamental part of a prison, and that is feeding the prisoners. So I think I'm probably going to have to turn off the intake and just say, for now, no prisoners, because I have not thought this through very well at all. So I've got cells for them at the moment, or soon I will have. I need to research everything again, so I might as well get my... Plus, I'll stack them all up. I'll need them all eventually. Might as well, you know, keep you busy, get you working. So you're building all the pipe work pretty efficiently, but you've forgotten the first part of the game, which is you need to build the pump. So that's a good plan. So I want this whole area here to be the yard. So if we grab yard, and we're going to put a gap, a path, and then a gap. So that'll be a gap, a path, and then a gap, path, gap, there. So that's the start of the yard anyway. It would have been if that worked. 1, 2, so gap, path, gap, yard, gap, path, gap, yard. So at least now we can keep adding to it. Okay, so if we go materials, should we go road, or should we go paving stones? We'll go paving stones, shall we? That'll give us the path around the outside for now. I require clone, so which path do I need to get to clone? Maintenance. So let's make sure we get maintenance second then, shall we, so we can get clone. And then I can build one prison cell that's really good, and then I can clone it. Okay. So we've got the bed. Then we're going to put a shower. It's going to have its own little concrete enclosure. And then you're going to have everything else that you need. I need to tell you this is a cell apparently before you tell me what it is that you will let me have. So we'll put an office desk in. Should we put it in front of the window? So we'll put a large window in the middle. And the chair. So they can sit at their desk. Have a TV at the end of their bed. This is going to be like the nicest prison there has ever been. Bookshelf. I realise now the error of my ways. So the shower head. So where's there going to be a toilet? So let's put a toilet next to the bed, shall we? Or should we take that down? Put the toilet and the shower together. Now we'll put the toilet there, that's fine. Put the TV there. A radio as well. So you've literally got space, you've got a window, you've got a bed. Currently don't have any lights. That's fine, we'll put 2 lights in like that. And then we should be able to get water for you from there. And every single one of these is going to line up nicely with the reverse version over here, which is fantastic news. Okay. That's cool. So the holding cell It's now complete, so there's no canteen. Okay, so we went 5 down here, didn't we? 1, 2, I need something that's got an object on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So get rid of all of that for us. Not sure how we can clear. Not sure if that's the right sort of command, but that's what I'm trying to do anyway. So the big question is, do I want to make the canteen attached or adjacent to any of this? Obviously need to finish the jail door. So you're building that little gate there, that's fine. So 5 of them in that sense. Let's plan this out, shall we? We can be a bit more thorough with this. So objects wise, I need 3. Actually, how big are tables? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So 4 table, bench. Table, bench, table, table, bench, table, table, bench, table, 2 corridor gap. That's 4 again up there. Then we need 5s for the actual serving area. So that would work. I'm either going to make it bigger or smaller than, aren't I? Because that's an annoying amount of space. Unless we just put the door there, like that. And we accept that we have a gap behind it. Okay, this concept. My brain is telling me there's something would work, something won't work. Okay. So if we go foundations and then concrete, make it there, and then we put jail door there. That should get us all the stuff and space we need in here. Let's build on with that. Got an entrance, there's a door being built down here. Okay, so that's the canteen. Now I need to build the kitchen, don't I? So I want the kitchen just to come off here. Plenty big. It's going to cock up and take that wall down, but that's fine for now. Probably can deal with it doing that just a little bit. We'll get an entrance. That's what this is going to do down here. working on him, and then I can get another office built. 2 offices built, really. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did 6 that way not equal the same as 6 that way? That's annoying. Oops, I did not mean to do that. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Objects. Staff door. Door up there. Thought I'd put one, but apparently I hadn't. You're also apparently all a bunch of idiots because you don't understand how to get out of an open construction site. How are you not getting out of this open construction site? I don't understand. Wow, logs are extremely valuable. So selling all of these logs are so far maybe £1,900 or dollars. There you go, just broke 2,000. Don't do that to me. Don't tell me I built the kitchen the wrong size. That's annoying. Only a little bit annoying. Maybe the second most annoying thing in the history of the world. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Grr. I'm not going to let anybody out yet because obviously the prison isn't secure, even a little bit, is it? I can take 14 prisoners. I was going to say 1. Oh, I've got 1 cell. I was going to say I'm not ready for 1 yet. Just give him everything he needs, including a little bit of a radio. We should be alright. Well, we want to, let's pimp the, we want to, look how dirty this office is. We want to pimp the office in here, don't we? So what would we have as a warden's office floor? I don't like the fancy tiles or the marble tiles, but I think, you know, the warden's office will probably be a marble office. Let's be honest. He's probably that kind of guy, isn't he? Serving table. And then we need some actual tables, some benches even. So let's go into planning mode and delete all of these for now, because I know what I did and why I did it. So they can all shut up. Good. those. Although we push to start this engine now. That worked out anyway. Like so. So in the kitchen, if we grab the right one, is going to need a few bits and bobs. We could probably actually connect the storage area to the kitchen, couldn't we? Because the storage area is going to house quite a lot of useful kit. So if we put a staff door there, staff door there, we can get in and out of the storage area. So we're going to need a couple of cookers. That's worth putting the fridges near the cookers. Always get these the wrong way around. One of those is the wrong way around. We'll use this as our experiment to find out which one. Clearly we need power to our building. Not sure why there's no power there, but there. Clearly I pressed something when I was making the others. So, going great. So we're getting everything set up before we get anyone arriving, just to make sure that we don't, balls it up apocalyptically. So let's speed up this building. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. So what are you doing now? You're just unloading all of the equipment. So before you finished building the room and setting all the lights up, you're now building all of the equipment that goes along with it, which is extremely helpful of you. And by helpful, I mean not helpful at all. How am I still making at 280 a day? How am I still making money when nothing's happening? Okay, so we still need power, apparently. Okay, so we'll hire a foreman. And now that we've got the foreman, we can ask him to repair the clone tool. He's got an office. But I haven't perhaps declared it as an office. There we go, foreman's office, so he's now working away on that. A second light. We'll get some workmen down there to sort him out eventually. Once we've got the clone tool, we can experiment with getting this repeated. Yes, the kitchen's up here, it's going to be up here so soon. There we go, so that one's the wrong way around. There's no indication of which way around it's going to be until he puts it down. Go. So we need power. It's going out of fashion. Luckily that will automatically connect all these together. And we need water. Now water is more of an issue for us. Probably. So as soon as we've got this canteen sorted out, you've stopped pissing about. So I can't build that there. I can if I just press that wall for a second. Go. Okay, so now we've got this massive area down here. Make this into a storeroom, if I could see it. I can't. There it is, storage. And that should give us plenty of space for all of the ingredients that we might need for all of our lunches. But also the surplus stuff that we've got currently sitting in our deliveries can now get put in here. Okay. That's all getting built. Put that back together. Not 100% sure why you haven't built this one piece of electrical wiring yet. I'm sure you will explain yourself, no doubt, at some point. So we need to build the path as well, don't we? The path appears to be very overgrown. So there are a few things that we can do. Just wait for our foreman to finish his clone tool. Excellent. So we should now be able to clone each of these. Can't do it there. Oh, of course I could just build the second one there, couldn't I? That's silly of me. Okay. It's the same, but in reverse. Experiment to see if the system will work. It does work. Don't need showers anywhere. In my prison. Don't need showers anywhere inside my prison. There we go, get that built, hopefully. It's exciting. We're getting close to being able to accept and attract our first sort of, actual prisoners to our prison, I hope. So we need to get rid of these trees. Dismantling trees is needed, because this yard... Oh, I can get rid of some of the yard, can't I? It's 2 rows of the yard I can get rid of. From this end as well. So that's my actual yard. So let's make it into grass, because I'm nice like that. So we're going to turf this whole yard area. It's a big job, that, isn't it? Get rid of these trees as well. For now, I'm probably just going to fence this area off. These guys are working like bats out of hells to get my prison cells set up, which is a good job because that's what they're paid to do. So we'll get this set up as well. In the same vein. So these guys don't get windows, unfortunately. These are the internal ones. I wonder what floorings I could perhaps put. That's because I was wondering why I couldn't see what I was doing there. Because I need to make it into a cell before all the objects show up. Lights as well. So the turf is coming down nicely. They've gone hell for leather on that one, haven't they? That's gone quite quick. My stream health has gone orange again, which is not good. Why are you going orange? You're telling me you're doing 923 kilobytes a second, which is green, but you're telling me that there is orange, so some people may be experiencing some difficulties. Well, there are potentially 3 people watching now, so are you experiencing any difficulties? Any issues? Audio or video? Let us know. And I will get confused and be unable to do anything about it because I don't know what's going on. Why won't you connect that pipe? Why won't you build this? Oh, because you're missing that one piece. That looks pretty sexy as far as the yard is concerned, doesn't it? Let's make another ridiculous pot of money. What's this? So selling logs. I wonder if that forestry option then is something I've never looked at. It's actually useful as far as making money is concerned. I don't really know. Oh, there's a lot of logs in here. Pretty sure I don't need wood for anything, do I? Just make another sneaky 2 grand from selling chopped down trees. Oh, you're telling me you can't get to that? Brilliant. Knock that wall down again then. Apparently I'm trying to build impossible things. cell doors is apparently a problem for me. All of these cells appear to be the same shape, so hopefully... drop a cool bazillion pounds. And then we can make this into a... I need to worry about common rooms and things, don't I? Is that into the common room down here? Not this into the common room. I don't really want the common room to be closed off. Yeah, anyway. That's got everything. Good. Put a jail door in each of these. And then we should be cooking on gas. Not sure how many of these I'm going to be able to hire for now. Might have to open intake. It's got 15 hours. Is that going to be enough to finish this all off and get it all set up? So we need to just put a fence around for now. Secure that off. There's a canteen literally there. Yes, you can't say there's no prisoners and there's no canteen when there clearly is both of those things. Fine. So how many cells should we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we should be able to take in easily 18 plus. Because I'm going to put some beds into here. That way you can sleep in here, can't you? So there's 10 beds in the holding cell. So it means I can hopefully accommodate 28, which will give me a payment of $14,000. Considering so far I've spent just over $100,000, I'm not really sure how much $14,000 is going to affect me. Not sure if the chat's actually working or not. Or what that just did, but we'll see. I'll get that sorted out now. Oh, the chat is working. Hello, there we go. So why are you ninjaing me and telling me nothing's happening? Give him some windows just as I can. Good, I'm glad it's working. I hope it's working on your phone. I hope the stream's working nicely. Again, this is just all an experiment to see what this is all about. I don't know how long this is going to take to process before I can watch it back myself and see, if it worked. And I've made a mental note of when, in the time, the YouTube online system told me that it had problems, because I'm interested to go and see how those problems materialized in the actual game itself. Okay. So we've got prisoners arriving in 8 hours. So we need to get some guards. Power's okay for now. Yes, I know there's no canteen. There is a canteen just there. So that's micromanagement, because I need to get the kit that I need to get. You can sort out cleaning. You need to sort out deployment. Actually, that's what I'm building an office. I'm building an office for the chief. I knew there was a reason why I was building this office. It's for the chief. So I'm going to want to move that water pump then, aren't I? So the holding cell will probably become visitation once I've got some prisoners established. It'd be a very simple thing to do. You're only just building the fence. That's not a promising start. On the go. Sure why that doesn't filter into that room. It's just a strange little world. The electrical mechanics are. Whee! He's off. Where he's going? Oof. He's gone to carry a box. They're uniforms. I'm going to need some guards. That's fair enough. So once we've got some actual prisoners in 4 hours, we can obviously take advantage of the fact that that will increase our daily allowance, which will allow us to buy more. Put a jail door on there then, that's what you're missing. Okay. So we might as well build some more concrete walls then. Build some more prison cells. It's all getting built in fast forward. Leave that space empty for now because I'm thinking about putting the common room there. All these the same way around. So that I need to build one. I can clone it. there. Desk, chair, bookshelf, radio, TV, light, dildo. Like so. So we need water pipes in all these locations. He's not going to try prison break style cut through these walls into the water pipe and escape. That'd be very annoying. So prison labour I want. Should be looking at the grants, I suppose, because I'm going to knock some of these grants off immediately, aren't I? Not a guard. I want to hire the chief. Oh, I've got to fire someone before I can hire the chief. Sorry, but you're fired. Oh, fire someone else. So we've got the chief on the go. He's dealing with deployment. We're doing prison labour. Unlocks policy allowing increase and decrease in punishments. Allows you to control nutritional policy, changing quality of food and variety. I think for now we're going to be locking people down in their cells for quite a while. They're not going to mind too much because they've got quite a lot to do in their cells. We'll go for health next because I think that's going to probably be the next thing. The next thing that we want. I too have never seen Orange is the New Black. I have actually got it available to watch. I just haven't actually watched it. When you say style prison, what do you mean by style prison? I've actually started watching Prison Break again for a second time. That's what's got me back into Prison Architect, is watching season 1 of Prison Break. Oh, so we have prisoners. We have loads of prisoners. Why has Scott got a t-shirt and jacket on? So you're being searched and stripped. Oh, I like this. I like the reception area and the way in which that's working. That's going quite well. Not sure. Not sure why they're being stripped. Okay, so that's not finished yet. You're all still trapped because currently we have prisoners on site. So that means, why are these gates all open? But these gates appear to keep getting locked. If I attempt to sell, they automatically open. No. It's extremely annoying of you, game. Why are you all going back and forth between different rooms and in a really annoying way? Who put the box of pipes in a room with a locked door? You idiot. I'm going to micromanage you all while you try and open and close doors. Okay, so that's apparently all finished now. That should be good. Should get going. People get killed and raped. That's your your niche, is it? That's what you want to see from your television shows. I think it's about a ladies' prison, so it's more about probably bitching and moaning about someone's hair. People are starting to get put in their cells. So let's check what we've got going on here. So for now, you get no free time. You can have a bit of free time then, but actually there's no point in having free time then, is there? Because you currently have nothing to do in your free time. Your cells contain pretty much everything you could ever need. A bit sexist, maybe. It was also deliberately sexist. You guys, come on, seriously? I don't understand how you can possibly be this dense. Okay, so that's all going well for us then, isn't it? Having fun in the sun, getting all these rooms pimped out. So let's put together a common room over here. So this common room requires nothing, something? What does a common room require? Indoors. Oh, okay. So we'll put some sofas down. Although I haven't watched them actually watch TV. They tend to just stand next to their TVs. Got some TVs. A couple of pool tables. A couple of phone booths, maybe. And another pool table just because I can. We need some lights, don't we? Just need some lights in this corridor. One, two, three, four. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How's the research going? health. Sort out our finances. Surveillance looks good. I kind of wish there was some more guards in the yard, please. So we've got no spare guards. 9 are doing jobs and 1 is resting. You just sat there resting. Why aren't you putting these guys in a holding cell? I'm not really sure. A little bit concerned about how many there are. That's not finished yet. That's not finished yet. You're all going back to your cells, nice and happy. People are still being brought in though, aren't they? Don't put people in the cells that... He's having a... Oh, watch him having a waz. Don't put people in the cells that aren't ready to be cells yet. I understand that obviously I slightly contribute to that by making them cells, but at the same time, don't put them in cells yet. I wish I could clone that whole building, because I could just clone that building and then just copy paste it, and I think that would be quite sufficient. So if we go to logistics and go to room quality, these guys have got, so this is max, so grade 10 is the max these rooms can be. So I might even have overdone it. This guy is unoccupied. These guys are unfinished. So need to put these doors onto normal mode because people are actually in them now. So we take these rooms off being cells. Then you'll stop putting people in them unnecessarily. What have you brought? There's a bookshelf needed. Fair enough. I can see now that there is a bookshelf needed in that room. Can't really complain too much about that fact, can I? Put the lights on. Okay. So we got... Did we get prison labour? We do get prison labour. So that means we should be able to make a cleaning cupboard now. And now that we have a cleaning cupboard... Minus $100 worth of bleach. Why is that cleaning cupboard crossing over onto there? It's a bit annoying. There's no cleaning cupboard there. It's definitely a solid wall. But I suppose it's not what it says. There's quite a backlog now, so can we hire some more workmen? I want to know what happens if I was to build this as I want to build it. Goodbye. preempt it? Can. The office is what I'm waiting for, what I'm trying to get. So let's have a look at logistics. Food distribution. So supply and demand is being met. It's good. Don't know what you're doing as far as filling out all this kit. You're carrying a shower head with you wherever you come from. I think I've succeeded in making the yard the wrong size, which is always good. So I think we can build the infirmary next, probably. Yeah, I did unlock your health, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So make the infirmary next door. Annoying, you're going to try and build that fence like a massive idiot. So we'll start with staff door while you build the infirmary like a massive idiot. Two guards in here all the time, 2 guards in here all the time, 2 guards in here at all times, and I will hire some more guards. Okay. Turn that into normal mode. I can make that into a cell. That was an interesting noise. What was that? Ow! Some sort of crazy R2-D2 effect. So we do need to put some lights down outside. Just so there's a little bit of light. Well, so we have a functioning prison, even if it's functioning in its basic form. I have 6 prisoners unable to be assigned to a cell. That's fine. We have a perfectly adequate holding cell. The whole point of this holding cell is so that I don't have to allocate people to everything. Okay. Well, I've just noticed that the stream has approached 2 hours. So that is quite an effective amount of time. I've done quite a lot of work in my 2 hours. I do so say myself. Why isn't this lit up? What are you trying to suggest? Oh yes, if I want to take advantage of the fact that I have a cleaning cupboard, I need to put people to work, don't I? You want free Amazon cards. What does that even mean? I think everyone wants free Amazon cards, let's be honest. Don't know. You don't know what a free Amazon card is. I can't really help you then. I don't have any free Amazon cards to give you, but you're demanding something that I don't even know what it is that you mean, because you don't even know what it is what you mean. I don't think I'm as rich as you think I might be. I certainly don't have a free Amazon card giving out money, just kicking about. So what have we got now? So we need to get our finance person into their office. It's not a problem. Psychology is probably going to be a good thing too. We've got surveillance now, which is nice. Remote access is always very helpful. All YouTubers are rich. Yeah, if you've got yourself like 1 million subscribers, then fair enough. I'm obviously on the way up with my 850 something, or whatever it is, but I don't think 850 subscribers converts into rich just yet. Why have you staggered that like that, you annoying person? Maybe less. Six prisoners are unable to be assigned to a cell. I have 30 capacity and I have 28 prisoners, so I'm not really sure why you think I can't assign them to their cells. Oh, just there you go, you've got cells now, have you? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. No, that's fair enough. I don't have enough cells. I can see that now. It's not a problem. What I do have is people that are going to their own cells. I'm going to be the next PewDiePie, and I'm going to be good, unlike him. To be fair, there's not many people that would complain about being as good as PewDiePie is. This guy's just decided to flood his cell completely, and actually flood everything. So that drain has had absolutely no effect whatsoever. Although it did actually drain the water away quite quickly. So we'll count that as you're now watching TV. Why aren't you asleep like the rest of us? Are you a penis? Is that what's happening? So why are you in prison? You have an 8% reoffending rate. You don't seem to be happy enough to sleep. Okay. All I've got to decide now is I want to put the door there or there. There. That clone. This little room here, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with. Although, if I made it that side, then all of the pipe work would line up, wouldn't it? It's annoying. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Sure, I click shower head then. That made no sense. Is it just me or the only one watching? Well, there's definitely more than one person commenting in the comments feed, so it's not just you watching. There isn't a vast number of people watching. There isn't really a useful, accurate stat for number of active watchers. Because I'm assuming it counts me, doesn't count me. But yes, there's technically, at the moment I believe, the two of you actively watching. Which, considering I expect nobody to want to watch me play computer games, it's quite a lot of people. That was weird. Oh yeah, no, I absolutely. I'm not complaining about anybody here who was watching. That's not what I intended. What I mean is, when I first started making YouTube, back at my very first videos, they were videos of me being quite good at Call of Duty, so that I could show my friend how good I was at Call of Duty to irritate him, because he wasn't very good at Call of Duty. But all of my cells are flooding. What I meant by that was, it always surprises me when somebody, you know, watches and likes and enjoys my videos. Not because there's anything wrong with my videos, it's just because it's a weird, surreal thing for happening to me. Obviously I have a number of YouTubers that I enjoy watching their videos, and it makes perfect sense. But when it's me that's making those videos, for some reason my brain just goes, why? Why would somebody want to watch you playing video games? So I greatly appreciate you all watching me play games, but it's still slightly strange and surreal. Okay. So the cells flood. And I don't really know how to stop that doing that. I have a big yellow warning. Serious complaints. I need a psychologist to be able to tell me what that is. So I need to make a psychologist's office. Now, a psychologist needs to... Oh, hello. So we can demolish these walls now, because this area can now be cleared and made into the infirmary, which needs medical beds. Can make it longer if I need to, I suppose. So we can make the paving slabs around the outside a bit more. Wuv. Not sure if saying wuv is the right thing, but yeah, I appreciate it. Much appreciated. So let's go to my grants, because there's probably some grants that I can get and just have straight away, isn't it? Basic attention in progress. So what am I missing off this? Build a shower. Oh, penis. Okay. At least I know what this place down here can be then. Although I can put a shower in the holding cell, because I can't. Get rid of that bench. And I'll put a shower in the holding cell. Sounds like some violence is taking place. Rawr. What do I use to record? It depends on what I'm recording. At the moment, I am streaming using the Open Broadcaster software, which I only downloaded today and have never used before. Apparently this does do recording, so I might have an experiment with this, but I bought Fraps a long time ago, and because I bought Fraps, obviously I have a license to Fraps, and therefore I can just keep getting Fraps. But Fraps has been what I've used to record my Minecraft videos and my Prison Architect videos and Carmageddon and pretty much every game that I've played, simply because I have a powerful enough computer with a large enough hard drive to record or store the large uncompressed video files, which I then use with Sony Vegas to edit and render into the videos, which obviously gives me a slightly higher quality retention. But yeah, I am playing with OBS right now, and I will no doubt improve my ability to use this as I practice more and more and more this week. There's lots of features and functions that I guess I need to learn about. When it comes to recording or dealing with like Xbox, then I have an Elgato Game Catcher HD card, which I use, so I can actually use that to record anything, any HD MI. Don't have much RAM? Well, as you saw by the video that I released last week, I hope, it's very easy to increase the RAM in your computer, and you shouldn't be afraid to do it. If it's a laptop, a little bit more of a difficulty, perhaps, but still not impossible. But absolutely, don't be afraid to look at upgrading your PC, because new RAM stick nowadays, you have like 3.86. I don't know why it's not 4, because you will never have the full amount of RAM that you have. So I have 16 gig of RAM in my PC, but I only get 15.98. It's because you always need to reduce the amount of RAM that's available, because there's always going to be RAM that can't be accessed because it's being used by the computer itself, if that makes sense. So you'll never get, same as a hard drive. When you buy a 1 terabyte hard drive, you don't get 1 terabyte of space. You get about sort of 970 or 960 meg. Sorry, 960 meg? 960 gig. Don't have money? Okay. Whereabouts in the world are you? Plus 4 gig of RAM is all I used to get started myself when I was first playing. It's more than enough to play and record, as long as you don't play and record particularly heavy games. So basic Minecraft or Prison Architect could easily be handled with a US. Everything's really cheap in the US. You're in the UK. That's cool. I say it must be an odd time of day in the US, perhaps. I don't know. You're behind, aren't you? So it must be actually midday, maybe. I don't know. That's cool. So I've got one person in the US and one person in the UK watching me at the same time. That's quite, it's quite nice. Being kind. So you just ask your parents then, surely. Mow the lawn a couple of times a week. Standard sort of things. Not too young, at high school. Now, obviously, being from the UK and not having high school as such in the UK, I don't know how old that makes you. Because you have like high school and secondary school and college and then like university and everything else everything's broken down into logical blocks. Whereas in the UK we have school and then you have university. That's kind of it. It's 22:15. How are you 6 minutes ahead of me? We're both in the UK. It's 22:09 here. Ah, 14. So 14, yeah, that would just be school in the UK, or secondary school if you want to be specific. We only have primary school, secondary school, and then university. You can go to college instead of staying in school if you want to, but we don't have as many different versions of school as you do. I think your clock is wrong as well. Maybe set it 5 minutes forward so that you'll get up 5 minutes earlier in the morning each day and still get to school on time or get to work on time, whatever you're doing. It's a tactic I used to use. If you set your alarm for 7:30 but set your clock forward 5 minutes, it means you get woken up at 7:25. Then you can snooze and no one notices. But you feel like you've cheated the system. 12 and you're watching YouTube videos at 10 past 10 at night? I'm pretty sure when I was 12 I was tucked up in bed and getting shouted at for being awake. Then again, my dad was in the army, so we're quite strict. That's 5. So that's 5 hours behind. Does that mean you're on the east coast of the US? So that'd be Florida, New York, that sort of place. Yeah, 5:11 PM. If it's 10 PM here, that means you're only 5 hours behind. You're only staying up late so you can watch this video. I feel extra privileged now. No, I'm gonna have to stop soon because I haven't had a break for 2.5 hours. So I think yeah, I'm probably gonna bring an end to the stream in the not too distant future. But again, I greatly appreciate your commitment to staying and watching. All of my guys have decided to collapse and rest while building the edge of this holding cell. Fantastic. So you can't put a shower in a holding cell. That's what you're telling me. That all this work is being done. Fine. Dismantle all of this. So, how are all my workers? I clearly need a staff room, don't I? Because all of my workers have just absolutely collapsed, which is less than ideal. Short supply regenerator. Oh no, you're alive. Let's do this. Diminish this. Demolish that one. Dismantle. 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 Demolish those two as well. Put a concrete wall there. I've looked into City Skylines. I've watched a couple of videos of people playing City Skylines, and the only downside I have with it is that it looks like a slightly unfinished, or it did last time I checked, like an unpolished like Sim City. But obviously there is a game that you can do that on, and it's called Sim City. So it didn't hit the right buttons for me for the price they were asking for at the time. So I'll look into it maybe and have another look at it on Steam. But I remember looking at it the first time I saw it and just thinking, it's not quite a finished or polished game yet, is it? Let's be honest. Which is fair enough, because it wasn't. But sorry, this is surrounded by walls and doors. It's a toilet there. Afraid you're going to lose your privacy in the toilets. Oops. That should get that done. So we'll fast forward through this and see if this will work. Where are they then? I've got 6 prisoners that are just disappearing. Isn't there a very good exploit for this game? I don't imagine so. But then again, I don't know. They've done a lot of bug fixing in the recent updates. They've definitely removed one exploit that existed that made things a little bit too easy. Like I'll put a jail door under the shower. That's what you're telling me. Hurry up and come and sort this out. how long did it take to take a door down? There you go. Put a door in setting. There you go. That must fix the whole installation. Interesting how you've not succeeded in finishing to build some of these. Hopefully you build everything before you build these doors, because it's just annoying if you don't. So now I've got to build a holding cell. Enclosed, surrounded by walls and doors. There's a door, there's a door, there's a door. Where are you not surrounded by walls and doors? Fine. I'm going to finish the stream then with this. By dismantling this and putting a door here, putting a load more shower heads along here, more drains along here, dismantle that drain. Piping's already there, which is good. So take that door down and we'll put a wall there instead. What we would do if I had someone available. Prisoners with serious complaints. Well, I'll get to them. What are you possibly complaining about? They have like the nicest prison in the history of the world. Genuinely couldn't be nicer. What are you asking for? They want to see your family. Well, you shouldn't have been a criminal then, should you? It's not really rocket science. If you want if you want a privileged life where you can spend it with your family, don't get locked up in prison for being a dick. What did you do? What are you in prison for? Oh, you're now being a massive dick. Oh, it's all kicking off. Uh-oh. How do you get him and restrain him? Because someone's vomited all over the road. You flooded your room. You're punching all your stuff. Somebody get him. You get him. Come here. Sort this end of a bell out. He needs a good bat in. Give him a good bat in. Oh no! Don't go in there! You've knocked him unconscious. You've battered him to next week. He has lost it. He has lost it. Are you going, Mr. Killerhawks? Yeah, I will be finishing the stream in moments. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch it this evening, and we'll have a look at some more streams the rest of this week. Maybe see you again. So you want family as well, so we definitely need to look into family first thing on the docket when we come back. Maybe put a visiting room up here, perhaps. That's a good space for it. Maybe down here. I don't know. I don't want it too far away. I want to be able to get the visitors in from one side, which is why I wanted this to be a corridor. Just didn't build it very well as a building, did I? Just need to build some extra piping there. Or extra. Why have I got no workmen? They're all doing this stuff down here. Alright, well, I'll leave it at that because I really need to go to the loo, which is a good way to end a stream, as I'm sure you would imagine. Well, I thank you for dropping in and dropping out, those of you that dropped in and dropped out. I will upload this just because I think it's been a good session, and I'll use this particular world to play with the streams and keep the Let's Play series separate. So we'll have some fun with this over the next few nights, perhaps. So thank you very much for coming and watching, and I will see you again soon for some more streams. Bye for now.